Title: I stayed awake for 3 nights. I shouldn't have. Extended version. I haven't slept in 3 days. Not because I don't want to. Because every time I close my eyes, it gets closer. It started after my little sister died. They said it was an accident. A fall down the stairs. I was the one who found her, twisted at the bottom, her eyes wide open, staring at something I couldn't see. Her favorite doll lay shattered next to her, like the last thing she had clung to. After the funeral, strange things began happening in the house. The first night I thought it was grief. A creak of the floor, a whisper of the wind, my mind playing tricks. But then I heard footsteps in the hallway. Small, slow steps. Bare feet dragging against the wood, almost like someone was trying to move quietly but couldn't. I told myself it was hallucinations, stress. I needed sleep. But every time I tried to lie down, I felt eyes on me. A weight in the corner of the room. A presence that wasn't supposed to be there. Then I heard her voice. "Can you turn the light on?" It came from her room. My parents were asleep. I stood outside her door, my hand trembling on the handle. The room was dark. Empty. I called her name softly, my voice shaking. No reply. The voice came again. Louder. "I'm scared." I ran back to my room and locked the door. My heart was pounding, sweat freezing on my skin despite the cold air. I tried to convince myself it was a dream. That grief had fractured my mind. But the camera on my security system told the truth. At 2:47 a.m., her bedroom door opened by itself. Slowly. Creeping. And something crawled out. It looked like her, the same hair, the same pajamas, but it moved all wrong. Its neck bent too far. Its arms dragged unnaturally along the floor. Its eyes weren't her eyes. They were dark, empty, and fixed on me. The whisper came back. Louder now, sharper. "If it sees your face, it can leave the room." I covered my eyes and didn't move for 10 minutes. My mind was screaming. Every logical thought shattered. I wanted to run, but my body refused. The second night was worse. The knocking started. Slow, careful, polite. Knock, knock, knock. "Please," her voice whispered. "Mom won't wake up." I pressed my hands over my ears, shaking, crying. My phone vibrated. A message from an unknown number. "If you open the door, it can stay." I couldn't understand. Open the door? Stay? My thoughts spun in terror. And then I remembered. That night she died, she had been running, laughing. I was angry. I told her to stop. I didn't push her, but I didn't try to save her either. That's when the whisper changed. "I know what you did." The third night, the house went silent. No footsteps. No knocking. Just a suffocating quiet that pressed against my ears. At 3:12 a.m., my bedroom door unlocked itself. Slowly. Without a sound. The lights turned on. She was standing there. But her eyes were black. Her mouth stretched impossibly wide, like someone had ripped it open by force. The shape of her body was wrong, bending at unnatural angles, shadowed and twisted. "I can leave now," it said. "You stayed awake." I screamed for my parents. No one came. Only silence. It stepped closer, closer, until the air felt heavy, thick, and choking. Someone has to take my place. I don't remember much after that. I woke up at the bottom of the stairs. My parents were screaming, crying, holding me. They say I fell in my sleep. But I know the truth. Now, every night I hear footsteps again. Slow, bare feet dragging across the floor. And from the hallway, a voice whispers, "Thank you for staying." I don't know how long I can keep staying awake. I don't know how long I can keep listening. But I know one thing. It will never leave until someone else stays in my place. More shocking stories like this are waiting on my channel. Subscribe.